So my name is Aurora Coldaway. I'm a campaign data consultant for the CDC, and I'm here to share with you a little bit more information about our upcoming campaign titled Disease Free. Just a quick executive summary for anyone that's not familiar with our campaign. The Disease Free CDC Childhood Immunization Campaign is a project designed to raise awareness on childhood immunizations and increase involvement. This comprehensive plan outlines the key components and tactics that will be employed to achieve our desired outcomes. Our objectives of raising awareness through various forms of data collection align with our organization's larger goals and contribute to our overall mission for encouraging worldwide health. Our campaign will target those expecting and those who are already raising children. Through thoroughly crafted data collection methods such as interview, survey, and digital analytics, we are seeking to drive our audience to feel the same passion for childhood vaccinations as our organization. The campaign is scheduled to launch on January 1st of 2024 and will run through January 1st of 2025. To monitor the success of our campaign, we will closely evaluate and adjust as needed to meet our objectives and our goals. Our issue identification is that a disease-free world is so ideal. Our campaign focuses on exactly how to get to that point. According to the CDC, for children born in 2016, 69.7% received the combined 7 vaccine series by the age of 24 months, as reported in 2017 through 2019, a 5.8% increase from 65.9% among children born in 2010. This shows the rise in vaccination rates in the United States and why our campaign aims to support childhood immunizations to create a healthier world overall. In this campaign plan, I will go over goals, strategies, and tactics supported by research and data to achieve success. The first area of data that we will be going over in this plan is qualitative research. We go through this with an interview protocol. This will help obtain essential information on expecting and current parents, as well as parenting organizations and groups. Our audience is parents and caregivers of children. The gaps in understanding that this data could help resolve or respond to is honestly just the best way to connect and communicate with parents who are our main audience. The types of data which could help resolve or respond to the gaps in understanding are open-ended data, which will answer more broad questions. We will collect this data through direct observations, open-ended surveys, and questionnaires. Open-ended interviews would also be a great way to connect with parents overall and collect data just at the exact same time. Independent and dependent variables of this data area are gender identity, ethnicity, race, income, and education, and the dependent variables are if they are parents or caregivers of a child or multiple children. Descriptive or inferential statistical analysis. Well, this is descriptive statistical analysis due to parenting being a matter of fact, and collecting data will only be to know how to best approach and aim our campaign towards parents. Interview protocol. Our interview type is going to be a semi-structured interview with audience who already have children. The input and answers will assist in understanding people's experience with gaining information on childhood immunization rates and how to help educate parents on the importance of immunizations for their children. Questions will range from beliefs and perceptions to personal backgrounds to ideas they may have to improve our campaign overall and forms of communication we use to communicate with them as well as the rest of our audience. The second data area is quantitative research. We will be going over this using surveys. This helps gain data on key publics, family health physicians, and pediatricians' contact info, influencers relevant to our audience, community events, and charities in need. Our audience will be physicians, influencers, and those who will gain information from our campaign. The gaps in understanding that this data could help resolve or respond to would be understanding demographics of our audience overall, as well as their prior knowledge and opinions on the topic of childhood vaccinations, which will be resolved through the survey. We'll also be more able to successfully communicate with parents and caregivers through their preferred methods of contact. The types of data which could help resolve or respond to the gaps in understanding would be closed-ended data through the form of a survey. The independent variables are the number of years working as a physician, the location, number of patients, etc. Dependent variables consist of families they take care of and how they can influence those families in a positive way for our campaign's benefit. The data collection mechanisms used to collect this data are closed-ended surveys and questionnaires. Using surveys to collect information on pediatricians and family health doctors is the best way to collect data, as it is simpler to collect and closed-ended. We will be conducting a feedback survey for this data area. This survey will include both closed and open-ended questions, and this will also be our best opportunity to gain demographic information from our audience. We will overall gain knowledge on their beliefs and level of support towards our campaign. The third and final data area is media research. We will go into this using digital analytics. The specific sections of our plan that have to do with media research are our Goal C, which needs data and information worthy of sharing with the media on our campaign. Our audience will be private donors as well as media, and the gaps in understanding that media research data could help resolve or respond to would be overall helping us find the best way to contact and communicate with parents, also finding gaps in those who are unable to communicate clearly with parents. The types of data which could resolve or respond to the gaps in this understanding would be qualitative data. The data collection methods we are going to use to collect this data are view per page records, click count, and surveys. These are the best practices to gather data from media information. Our independent variables are popularity of each media, the audience of each, and the type of media. Dependent variables are how we can best approach and analyze data from them to know how to utilize them for our campaign. We will use descriptive statistics. For a little more information on our digital analytics plan, it's going to involve paid media strategies, Google Analytics, earned media strategies, shared media strategies, as well as owned media strategies. Each of these strategies is essential to the success of our campaign, and each include their own very descriptive properties, goals, and conversions. I appreciate your time. If you have any further questions or suggestions to strengthen our organization's campaign plan, please feel free to contact me by email at acoldaway@cdc.org. Thank you for your time.